There is this thing that some of the baddest bass players do. You do it too, and you're all like unaware. And you're all like, oh, what? This cool groove? This cool technique? We don't even know how we got it. And I'm tired of it. And I want you to break it down for me.
Like who?
Dude, Gwizdala.
Oh.
Nick Campbell. The great Gary Willis.
Oh, he's using three fingers there. Thumb, index, and middle finger.
That's crazy. And the great Andres Rotmistrovsky.
Que je vois comment tu danses, si tu veux que j'avance en positionnement. Danse devant moi, si tu veux que je fasse tam-tam.
Dude, talking about muted thumb technique. Every time I have asked somebody about it, I have asked actually every single one of these people that we just showed you about it. I've asked you about it. And I just did. I'm like, dude, what's the deal with this? You just played me that riff in G right before we started. Play it right now. Play me that sick riff in G that you played. It's crazy. Listen. That just pours out of you. And I'm not standing for it anymore, dude. I'm not going to sit here and take it anymore.
I'm going to give you all my secrets. I'm giving you all my secrets. It's strange that you say it, though, because I think that it's kind of muted thumb, isn't it? It's like one of these things that we learn, like, oh, you mute the thumb. You can mute the string with the thumb by bringing the hand down here on the just in front of the actual bridge here and doing that. Okay, so you can do that. But what all of those guys are doing, which is the sort of like, it's like, for me, it's like an extra gear, is they're all using at least another digit when they're playing with their thumb. So it's like muted thumb and
that upstroke index finger thing.
Exactly, yeah. Yes. So it's specifically the upstroke index finger. And Willis actually plays with his with
index,
thumb,
middle,
index
thumb.
and middle, yeah. So
right.
Do I do that? I sometimes do that, but like Willis has got it down. He's got like a whole methodology built around that. But yeah, so it's all about thumb and index and bringing the two together so they're working in combination with each other. And you asked me about it a few weeks back, and you were like, "What is that thing?" And I kind of blew you off, didn't I? I was like, "Whatever." Like then it's sort of like a like
you
a
just
thing.
kind of do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And you
hold
were
on,
like,
bass
no.
teacher. Wait a minute. I'm like, isn't your whole thing explaining how to do things?
Yeah.
You got to explain this to us. Yeah. And you diligently put some things together.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play an exercise. So grab your basses, everybody. I'm going to play an exercise, and Ian is going to be your advocate for this video. He's going to do the exercise after I show it, and he's going to be thinking. If you've got any questions, Ian's going to be thinking about it. He's going to ask them. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, with this technique, the first thing to get down is just the simple palm mute, which is where you get your plucking hand and you put it just in front of the bridge. You can do it too much, you can bring it here.
Right.
Way too much, and as you just move back, there you got it, like that.
So finding that spot that's going to give you that sound.
Yeah. And you don't need to be very sort of like, honestly, what's the word, surgical about it. Just, it's not back here. That's too little. You can just, just get it over that string and mute it, right? And I'm not pushing down too much, but it'll really help just getting that tone. Now, once you've got that down, the first thing actually is just to run a major scale with your thumb. I know that sounds, can we not explore a little bit more? But honestly,
Because if I'm not mistaken, that's going to get your thumb across all the strings.
Exactly,
right?
that. Like, you can go all the way down to the G string if you want. You can do that. And you're going to have to kind of move like that with it a little bit.
Slow that down. Slow that down. See how he has to accommodate that palm.
And then, yeah, I'm kind of getting this big fat fleshy bit right over there. And
Great.
then...
That's great.
Yeah, that's it. Put a bit of a groove on. Sounds like this.
And playing this stuff with a groove is so nice.
Yeah.
Because then it sounds like music.
Yeah, exactly, right? Get a groove on.
Yes.
Hey, and if you do want that, I'm going to put the link below. First of all, we'll have all of the tab and notation for you today. That's all down there in the description. You can download the PDF, print it out at home, and stick it on your wall like the good student you are.
That's right.
And I'll also put a link to the SPL Groove Trainer as well. You can check that out. And all of the drum loops I'm using today are from the Groove Trainer. Again, it's completely free. Now, interestingly, the next thing is just getting the index finger working. And again, and some people, just to say it, some people actually, like for this muted thumb thing, actually only use their index finger and they just play like this. So whenever they're palm muting, they're always just using the index finger. They don't use their thumb. Okay.
Really?
So yeah. It'd be interesting.
Just index.
Yeah. So for any of you watching this, hopefully somebody's watching. Is there anybody there? For any of you watching along right now, what do you use when you go for that sort of like palm muted thing, right? Are you using your thumb primarily or your index finger? I guarantee there'll be some people that will just say index finger, right? A friend of mine called Phil Mulford, great bass player from London, he uses his index finger. I know friend of the pod and friend of SBL, Jonathan Marin as well. He does use his thumb and index, but he does a lot just with his index like this, okay? And the next exercise, I'm actually playing that next exercise now, he's just doing the same as before, but just with the index finger.
Only index.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Sounds a little different. Sounds a little different with the groove. So...
You already said this, that it sounds a little different. Should we be worried that it sounds different? Because when I've always done this with a thumb, I like the sound I get with my thumb. But when I've done it with first finger, I felt like it's I don't know, like it's pokier and I'm less satisfied. But is it okay that it doesn't sound the same as the thumb?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You don't need to worry about.
Okay.
You don't need to.
Cool.
It's going to sound different because look at them. They're like, this is a big fatty and this is a skinny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and also when you're playing grooves like you know, when you're doing that, you actually don't want everything to be even. You want it to sound like, the way I'm thinking about it is like a drum kit. You want the hi-hat, you want the snare, you want the bass drum. It's all like...
So you want maybe a little bit of a pokier digit sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can rely the... Even sort of like sometimes getting a bit of nail there as well. Yeah.
Cool.
And then the next one is actually to combine the two. So there's two different ways to do this. Anthony Jackson, the great Anthony Jackson, sometimes played with thumb and index on the same string like this. So try that out. Exactly, yeah. And then try that all the way down to the G string. So.
And I'm not going to worry that they don't sound the same?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead easy, all right?
Cool.
Okay, it feels uncomfortable, doesn't it? I actually don't like
yes.
it. I don't really like doing this. I've practiced it, but if I was to actually play the line, I'm going to do sort of like maybe like thumb, thumb,
more
index,
thumbs, maybe.
thumb, thumb, index, thumb, thumb, index, you know.
And so this is different. Like when I play with a pick, and sometimes you don't always do down up, but I always do down up with a pick.
Yeah.
But this isn't necessarily always like thumb, index, thumb, index. It's not always like, well, you always play thumb on down beats and always play index on up beats, right?
No,
like
yeah, it's exactly.
There's not a rule.
Kinda, any rules go. Just make it sound cool. Got to sound cool. That's the only rule. Got to make it sound cool. I
Put it
don't
on
care.
a shirt.
Yeah.
Make it sound cool. It's the only rule.
Yeah. Oh my word, you were a poet. You didn't even know it. And yeah, so you've got this. So just make it sound cool. But yeah, but hey, but saying that, I think it is worth doing that exercise anyway, just to sort of like get the two activated together.
Yeah.
You know, so they're working together. And then once you've done that, the next one, and maybe the most useful, or one of the most useful that I've found, is actually playing broken thirds on the major scale. So a broken third major scale would be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. It wouldn't be that, actually. I'm not do, re, mi. It would not be that. It literally wouldn't be that. It would be la, 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 la. So it would be like that line there, because then you've actually got this going on, and that's what's most important: the thumb going down and the index coming up on
and
adjacent strings. Yeah. So if I was to, I can play the entire thing sort of like alternate, so thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index. I'll give you a version of that. So that would be this.
So that's consistently alternating.
That's consistently alternating, yeah. So.
And remember, guys, tab and notation below for that.
Yeah, if you want to learn that, yeah. But it is awkward sometimes because you maybe play something on the D string, and then the neck with your thumb, and then the next one is on the A string.
Oh, you have to go. Yes,
like,
that's hard
weird.
skin.
You know, so to get around that, what I normally do is this fingering with my right hand. So thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, 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 index, thumb, index, thumb, 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 index, thumb.
So if you're on the same string, you just continue to play with your thumb.
With your thumb, yeah. So. So every time you go up like to that adjacent string, you pluck it with the index finger.
Ooh. Dang, divine.
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
That. And then with the, let me just get on that track as well so you can hear a bit like.
It's so good to put these things into context with the drums.
Yeah. And this is at 80 BPM.
Make it sound like music. Having a little fun with it. Okay, now if you're coming into this muted thumb lesson like I am, like a student of this instrument, you may be perfect for what we have built over at scottsbasslessons.com. Over at the Academy, we have something for every learner. No matter what you are looking for, no matter how you learn, we have you covered. If you want a song-based trajectory where you learn skills and concepts and theory along the way, and you don't even realize that you're learning them, it's called Player's Path. It's based on the grade system. Scott built it years ago. I went through it to improve my reading. You can go through it to improve anything you want. If you want to deep dive into genres like jazz, skills like walking, eras of funk music, blues, slap. We have dedicated learning pathways to all of those things I just mentioned in our learning pathways. If you're a beginner, you've never even approached the bass, or if you've been playing a little while, but you just are dying to get back to the fundamentals, I have recorded the beginner learning pathways. They all integrate into Player's Path as well. Now, if you just need some accountability and you want to show up and practice with your peers, we do guided practice. Every single week, Scott and I teach it personally. If you want to show up and do a mentor seminar with incredible people like Jacob Umansky, learn how to slap the bass, play some metal, different skill sets, play Motown music, look at reggae bass lines with Danny Mo Morris of Berklee College of Music, that happens in our mentor program. If you want to join the fastest growing, most amazing community for bass players that exists in the world, it's at SBL. What have you got to lose? You're not a member yet? Check it out. We always have something going on at trysbl.com. We're either going to give you 2 free weeks, free 14-day trial, or $50 off. We always have something going. Come and join us. Can't wait to see you there.
So just messing around with that pattern, but really getting used to just that specific movement or this one as well. And that, when we were talking earlier, you mentioned it as well. You can use this on octaves. Like, that's really...
Yeah. See, and then all you guys do this. You sneak a little funky sauce in there, and you're just like, oh, what? This little funky sauce?
That.
No notes, just rhythms. Show us.
So,
and then a hand drop on the snare.
Yeah, that little hand drop, and then there's a skip.
Ooh, ghost note. Can I see if I can just get the rhythm?
Let me show you this one.
Yes, please.
Because when you hear somebody doing this sort of like... It's just a combination of all of this other stuff that they've already done. So it's... What was that one? This is a great example of it. So this move here, like, we all do it, and it's like index, thumb. So it's... So... Yeah, so like the 7th of the chord, 5th of the chord, root, but on this hand, it's index, thumb. So boom, beep, ba-dum, and then you jump up to that D. Yeah.
And then D with the thumb?
No, with the index.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
It's cool, isn't it? It's like a... And then so that's ghost note and then minor third. So it goes...
And like thumb ghost note.
Yeah, so...
Oh. We will have that riff tabbed out for you. Oh, dude, come on.
Maybe this. Like, I love it. I think it's
so
I think
cool.
You are doing a service to the people here, Ian.
Yes, I know I am.
Calling all of those palm muters out or whatever we do. What is this? What is this extended palm muting technique? Is that what it's called? Maybe it's a thing that hasn't been labeled yet.
I know. I always call it muted thumb, but it's more than that. It's not just thumb. It's thumb index. I mean, there's like ghost notes and there's palm drops. And yeah, it's like extended muted thumb technique.
Extended muted thumb technique. I'll tell you what we need. We need a community. We need a community to help us out right now. Guys, if you have any ideas of what the heck to call this thing, since so many players are using it, please let us know in the comments.
Yes.
I'll be forever grateful, and I'll put you on the Christmas card list this year. Maybe forever. But yeah. Oh, and also remember, you can grab that PDF and notation down below. All of that stuff will be there. It's totally free for you. I'll make sure it's pinned in that first comment as well. And give Mr. Ian Allison here some love. What a freaking, what a beautiful man. I was talking to JP Bouvet earlier, literally before. No, JP, great. If you're into drums, go check out JP. He's a great drummer. We're having a conversation earlier, like 5 minutes before Ian and I hopped on, and he was asking about Ian, and I said, man, I was like, life before Ian wasn't as good as life after Ian. Like, life after Ian. Let me know if you guys feel the same. I think the life after Ian is way better than life after.
I'm just going to try to just deflect that compliment and send it right back to you, Mr. Divine. Life before Scott Divine was sad.
It was a sad day.
Life after Scott Divine, hey.
Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Grab those bases, get in the shed, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.
Let's go.